really strong recommendation from a teacher or counselor that knows you very well can be very impactful. Looking for someone to say to you, hey, I work with hundreds of students, and this is a student who is thoughtful, is hardworking, is trustworthy.
Let's talk about recommendation letters. How much weight does a letter of recommendation carry in the admission decision?
A really strong recommendation from a teacher or counselor that knows you very well can be very impactful. And so what I want to hear, what I can hear from teachers in a recommendation that's really powerful to me is sort of beyond, this is a great student in my class. What I want to hear is like, this is someone who I know can collaborate with any other student in the class. This student is deeply invested in learning, has an authentic intellectual curiosity. So again, you're looking for someone to say to you, hey, I work with hundreds of students, and this is a student who is thoughtful, is hardworking, is trustworthy, right? Is all the things you want in your college community. Sometimes recommendations also can add context that can be helpful if it's not mentioned elsewhere by a student.
So will having an additional recommendation letter from, say, intern supervisor or coach or others, maybe even parents, be helpful?
Parents only if it's asked for. Coach or a supervisor or a mentor only if that person can really knows the student very, very well and can say something different about them.
So any final advice for our audience?
I know this process has gotten so stressful for students. I would just say that maybe it's a bit much to call admission officers detectives. I loved about admissions, and I got better and better at was, again, sort of trying to see students reveal their true selves. So if there's any way that we can continue to give them a balanced message of, it is important to work hard. You will land somewhere great. The more you can think about and work toward things that are meaningful to you. It's okay if you haven't discovered your great passion, but work hard and authentically towards something, and it will show up. Admission officers, I think, are pretty good at seeing that, at seeing what's authentic. We know that every student has worked really hard to put together the application that we're seeing, and they really do want to honor that. There's really wonderful people that work in admissions. I know a lot of them, so they're very human.